It's Thursday, June 30th, and showing you some sights of what we have coming along for next week. I'm just looking at a display of Petunia Night Sky. So many of you have seen this, and this is in one of our displays. We'll have our open house. The open house will be on Thursday, August 4th, 9 to 3. So give us a call, write us an email, let us know you're coming. That would be great. It will help with all the food we'll have. We've got 3.5-inch foliage here, and one of the items that looks great right now are the sempervivums. Got a nice group of succulents, mostly Echeveria. You've told us you want heavy on Echeveria, so that's what we have the most of. You might be interested in some of the larger style Echeveria we're growing. This is an interesting one called Dick's Pink, but we've got some different ones here that we're trying to get some better size on, and that would include some flapjacks, Kalanchoe flapjacks, or red lips is another name for the Kalanchoe that's not in this photo. Gypsophila, we just spaced it out, and you can see this is a perennial one that I mentioned last week. It's coming into some good color for the coming week. And there's a few benches of these, 7-inch, and it is a perennial Gypsophila. We're looking at a pot of lavender pineda, and it is very full. These blue flowers are just opening up. I don't believe we've listed it before today. This grown as a perennial. It's a soft perennial. It's a lavender that'll have good blue color for the summer. 7-inch heuchera. When I say 7-inch, it's basically a gallon. An upright pot, different kinds of heuchera. So what do you think of these dahlias? We don't have too many left. The yellow one is quite a fairly short plant, and you can see over to the right there's some more burgundy colored purple type varieties that are pretty big. The yellow is definitely the biggest of them, and these came on really fast, so we didn't talk about them too much last week, but we do have a limited number of these dinner plate dahlias left. This is a 7-inch passiflora on a bamboo. It's a gallon, and this group is just coming into bloom now, so we're somewhat limited because we don't want to ship you a green product, but there is color, and should be more next week. We have a new group of 7-inch cannas. You can see there's some great orange here. This is a semi-dwarf canna. And there's some bronze leaf and some yellow flowered ones, and these will be popped open for the coming week in 7-inch. 10-inch patio gerbera. And here's a Garvinia. You can see Garvinias get a lot more flower power, and yet the flowers themselves are smaller, but they look great once they start putting on a lot of color. So in here we've got some Garvinia and patio gerbera at different stages, but there's plenty of color, that's for sure. And that goes pretty far down this run with all 17 centimeter or 7-inch gerbera of one kind or another, all garden types, both patio and Garvinias. Got a small number of Sophie Cascade 10-inch hangers, these ivy geraniums available, and they've been here a little while and really puffed up, so they're big, but they're not in any way sloppy. We've got a big group of sun patients, knowing that they'll take you through the summer. So there's plenty of sun patient hangers, and there's pots also, both Northern Performer and 6-inch. So lots of sun patient choices. We have one run left of these awesome Selenia begonias. You can see the good color on them. So I won't make you look at all kinds of Calabricoa today, but I did want you to see these Selenia begonias. Speaking of begonias, here's a good group of 6-inch Encanto orange begonias. And again, there's a lot of other begonias besides. Just to highlight one type of Elatior begonia, this one is our newest favorite, you might say. This is Rio. And it's just so cool with the bicolor petals. This is Rio. These are all sun patients, and these are in our open roof house, so they've had just a touch of protection, been on our benching. And so that they've got some great color and ready to go for full sun or partial shade, 10-inch sun patients, and there's more than this. Here's some of the 6-inch not New Guinea, sun patients. They've gotten really fat now, and again, this being Thursday, these should have some even better color for the coming week. We've got some 5-inch zinnias, 5-inch ageratum, some agastache, euphorbia, agaranthum, Madeira red, and we've got some reflection pink. Bidens, got yellow bidens, blue salvia. Most of the stuff is just coming into prime now. Just to make sure you saw the good color on these vinca, flowering vinca. This group of petunias has a cool star pattern. These are called peppies, peppy petunias. So